It's a historic day for football, and it's not because Lionel Messi has won another Ballon d'Or. It's because of a court judgment that has handed a win to the European Super League. If you don't remember what it is, here's a refresher. In 2021, Real Madrid, Barcelona and 10 other clubs announced a breakaway league, the European Super League. But the move only lasted 48 hours. UEFA and FIFA slammed this new league. Clubs were threatened with sanctions, so they all pulled out. But the matter did not end there. It went to the top court in the European Union, and they have ruled today. They say the football bodies abused their dominant position, and this was an illegal monopoly. Basically, it's a green light for the Super League, and they've already announced their plans. So will this change the face of European football? Our next report tells you.
Indeed, there is big news today. And that news is that football is free. Free from the monopoly of UEFA, free to pursue the best ideas without fear of sanctions, and under our proposal, free viewing of all live matches.
That's the CEO of A22 Sports, the man behind the European Super League. He says football is free. But free from what? According to him, it's the clutches of the UEFA. It's a feud which began in 2021. 12 European clubs announced a breakaway league, the ESL, or the European Super League. But once it was announced, all hell broke loose. Fans slammed the move. Governments asked questions, and the UEFA went straight to sanctions. They threatened to sanction any club that joined the Super League.
2021, the Montreux Congress, and the brazen attempt by a handful of oligarchs and football aristocrats to launch a project that would have trampled on all the values of European football and European society.
So clubs had very little choice. They pulled out. But two of them did not give up. That's Real Madrid and Barcelona. They were still hoping for the league to be up and running. So ESL and the Spanish giants went to court. Their case was against the UEFA and the FIFA. They said these football bodies hold a monopoly. This monopoly breaches the EU's competition and free movement law. So that was the accusation. And now the court has ruled in their favor.
The Court of Justice Grand Chamber declares, first, that Article 102 TFUE must be interpreted in the sense that it constitutes an abuse of a dominant position that the associations responsible for football at the global and European levels.
The court has called it an abuse of power. It's a judgment that rocked European football. For many, it's a shock. This is the world's most popular sport, and for 70 years it has had an established governance. Will that change soon? Will the Super League change how football works? There are many questions. The Super League already announced its plan. It has proposed a new league. This will have 64 men's clubs and 32 women's clubs, with a format similar to UEFA competitions. There is an annual promotion and relegation system, plus no permanent members. Fans can also watch all the matches for free on a new digital streaming platform. So, which clubs are in? For now, it's just Barcelona and Real Madrid. Other clubs have spoken against the ESL, including the likes of Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Plus, Premier League clubs may still face hurdles before they can play for the new league. That's because, according to the 2022 new owners' charter, they cannot engage in the creation of new competition formats. So while the judgment was a win for the Super League, that victory hasn't translated on the pitch yet. The big question now is, will the Super League happen soon? And if it does, who will play for it? Plus, will the UEFA try to stop it? Because the Super League will still have to get an authorization from UEFA. Right now, the ball is in UEFA's corner. Despite the setback in court, UEFA has all the advantages, including their 70-year legacy. How they play that could change the face of European football.